This episode of I Gotta Win the Lotto is brought to you by Eye Candy by Lily. Eye Candy by Lily, it's more than just beauty. It's more than just enhancements. It's everything you need at your fingertips. She has 20 to 23 millimeter lashes, butterfly lashes, colored lashes, rhinestone lashes, eyeliner, lip liner, lip gloss, press on nails, everything you need to look right for you, your man, and everybody else. So head on over to her website, eyecandybylily.com. Same thing for Instagram, Twitter, and check out what she got going on. Slim.
Yeah, he was just like real slim.
I stair climber. Trying to tell people they be running from it. They
Nobody's
try to get thick. Get on the stair climber.
The stair climber and then just do abs.
I promise you, you got to do the cardio and you gotta lift so you don't look all like soft. All right.
I was thirsty.
Welcome back to another episode of I Gotta Win the Lotto.
Had to make sure it was filming. Another episode of I Gotta Win the Lotto.
Do we look like we're glowing? Or do we just look very light?
I don't know. Is your camera dirty?
I don't know.
It looks... Okay, look at mine and look at yours.
Okay, white people?
Hello. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. We appreciate it. We ain't really got no viewers or nothing like that, but you know, we like y'all. We like y'all coming to watch our stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can tell y'all how to get a BBL body.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, we are currently filming for the pod, and we also are going live at the same time. Naya is talking to the people in her live, basically. But hello, everybody.
But we're gonna pretend like y'all not there.
So welcome to another episode of I Gotta Win the Lotto.
I gotta win the lotto.
All right. When do we get the budget? I keep talking to John about the budget. I don't know. It's not in the budget, y'all, boy. We working on it. So, what's been going on, pal?
I got a new man, y'all.
So we can finally say it on camera?
We can't say who it is, but yeah.
Okay.
I got a new man, y'all. Whatever.
How did y'all meet?
We can talk about that.
Oh my god. Okay, so how are you enjoying the new man? Dang.
It's nice. He be buying me groceries and stuff. I mean, not that that's the only thing that he does.
Because that has sounded real homeless.
That do sound real homeless. But y'all know times out here is hard. Like, I would be so happy if I had food stamps. So, you know, him buying me groceries is like... Groceries is expensive. Like, we go into the farmer's market getting stuff.
Oh,
exactly.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Exactly. But, no, I'm liking it a lot because... You guys, chivalry is not dead.
And
yeah. You know.
It's nice to have somebody that, like, can lead.
They can lead. He got his own money. He got his own place. Got his own car. He ain't trying to be no YN. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody want to be a YN. Me included. I want to be a YN. Just for one day. But, like, no, it's nice. Thoughtful. You know, what I'm about to say kind of sounds... that I'm saying it, but a lot of dudes are not like this anymore, which is why some people say chivalry is dead. But like thoughtful, opens doors for me, like all doors, even if all his hands are full, he will still open the door for me, or he'll tell me like, he'll kind of give me that look like, I know you're not going to open that door.
I feel like,
you know what I mean? And it sounds bad that I'm saying that, because that should be normal.
Yeah, it's not that it sounds bad, you know what I'm saying? I think obviously that is the bare minimum.
Correct.
You know, but I guess like after you've been kind of dealing with dudes and you haven't been getting that, yeah, you do get excited about stuff like that because you're just not used to it.
That's true.
So I do understand that. And I'm glad.
I know, me too. It's nice. The only thing, y'all, he do got kids.
Jokey. How many kids? How many kids does he have, man?
2.
Okay. But how old is he? We can't say on camera.
I won't tell all his business now.
Girl.
He is 5 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So it's still in my age range because, yeah.
I mean, at this point of our lives, I'm not going to say everybody got kids, but most people do have kids.
Most men have kids at that age.
All right. You know what?
Like Jocelyn said. You know, she said it first.
I would say... It's really if it's a deal breaker for you, then I mean, hey, you still young, still turn up whatever. If you don't want to deal with a man with kids, then you don't have to. But if you choose to, just know what comes with it. Exactly.
But also, I also feel like one thing for me in relationships, if I feel safe, I'm very good at voicing how I feel in the beginning.
That's
so
a
the
therapy
one
thing.
thing it is, I would say. So the one thing I voiced in the beginning was about
pause.
that.
My friend is a therapist. If you need therapy, or can you practice yet or no?
I can't practice without supervision yet, but we getting there. But y'all, I can still.
But she can still do it.
I can still do consultations.
Yes.
I do a little bit of pro bono work or whatever.
So if you need therapy, right here, black therapist, black female therapist at that. Come on now. So yes. But yeah, like I said, you just gotta know what comes with it.
Yeah, and I've been saying,
especially like somebody, like I was raised by a single father.
Right.
So, like my mom, she was always there, but I was raised by my dad. So, obviously, my daddy be there.
Yeah, exactly. You was kind of seeing that.
Yeah, and I definitely saw how he moved, and I definitely respected how he moved. I would never meet a woman unless he was serious with her, or she was just like a friend. Like a homegirl, like if this was just somebody from work, or like, we went to high school together, something like that. But if he was dating her, unless he was like locked in with her, I might have heard him on the phone talking a little something.
Right.
But I would never know who that lady was until he brought her to the house.
Yeah, you just knew he was talking, and that's kind of how it is with him. But also, his kids are young,
yeah.
So that's the other thing that kind of had put me off at first. I was like, to somebody with young kids, you know how that is. But from what I've been seeing, I know some of the viewers might be like, "Oh yeah, no, don't go for that,"
Yeah.
But every dude ain't the same. And from what I've been seeing, I'm with him almost all the time outside of when he's with his kids. His kids are like two different women. But what I've been seeing is really just like, I just got kids with him. He literally just go pick them kids up, and that's it.
And that's how she'll be like,
and they meet at a place. He don't pick them up from like a house or.
Well, see, my parents are a little different because they were married.
Yeah, see that's.
And like they cool now. They like co-parenting. Them boy was like they were. They give me the best examples that you could give.
That's how I feel like mine.
Yeah. And like my mama would come to the house now, and she would go in the fridge. But they had
that relationship before,
and it
so
wasn't
different. You can't
just
turn
nothing
it on.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the boy, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And like my daddy was at my mama's wedding when she remarried, and like him and my stepdad, they cool. So different strokes for different folks.
It really just what you're dealing with.
Yeah, it just depends on your situation. Now my mom was one of them chicks that's like, well, that's my baby daddy, and you can't come in between.
Yeah. Them the ones you gotta watch out for.
Exactly. But she wasn't like that. And plus, my dad was the type of dude was like, we're not doing it. Listen, it's my baby mom. My ex-wife, she's the mother of my child. Listen, she gonna be around. And if you can't accept that, then I don't know what to tell you. And she told my stepdad the same thing. This my baby daddy, the father of my child. When I would have my moments, he was there. And if you can't accept that, then it is what it is. And they never had no problem. Even with the woman that my dad was dating, they never had no problem.
See, that's communication. Some people ain't grown enough to communicate. Some of these people out here can't communicate yet, so that's why it'd be like, you gotta move around my child.
Exactly. And obviously, I do think before you bring somebody around your child, they definitely need to talk to that person.
Yeah, they need to meet the child's
parent. You do, because I don't care what y'all got going on.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah, I need to know who's around my kid.
Because you vouching for her don't really mean she don't got.
And then God forbid something happens, and like I said, God forbid, and then you tell me, and I'm looking like, well, who is she? Where's she from? Do you know? Like, I don't know nothing about this person that's been around my kid.
Exactly.
So no, I feel like there definitely should be some type of meet or something before a child is even introduced to your partner, just out of respect.
Just out of respect. And then and I think that probably be the part that be missing, because I think a lot of times that part doesn't happen.
Yeah. Because my daddy surely did drive all the way to Columbia and was like, yeah, I need to hug this man real quick. And he didn't come at him sideways. Now he's like, hey man, listen, this is my daughter.
Right.
My only child at that. I just need to see what you, but that's it. You know?
Exactly that.
And like I said, they've been thick as thieves since.
See? That's all it takes. But, you know, communication. Also, I never been on the other side.
In a world filled with challenges, finding someone to listen, understand, and guide you through life's ups and downs can make all the difference. That's why this episode of I Gotta Win the Lotto is brought to you by Dr. Hood. Dr. Hood is an up-and-coming intern therapist on a mission to help you navigate life's journeys with compassion, empathy, and understanding. She is currently working with Georgia Hope, and she brings a fresh perspective and genuine passion to her work. Follow her socials so that you will be able to ask her questions and just understand the full power of therapy. And also stay informed about all of the new ways that we are discovering help people in their mental health.
That, like, I ain't got no kids, so I never been like, oh yeah, I'm a baby mama, to see how that really feels. Yeah, we ain't got no kids. On the baby mama. Yeah, it's like that communication part. But yeah, with him, I haven't had. I mean, of course, I haven't met nobody. Like, yeah. I know what they look like, but I haven't met nobody, and like, he seems very respectful in the way of both ways. Like, I've heard him on the phone, like, talk to his kids and be on the phone with the kid's mother to have conversations about kids, whatever like that. So, I mean, for the most part, everything's been good. Ain't nothing. He seemed to be all about me, you know. Okay, so he jumped when I need him to.
Sidebar. Okay, so I know you don't watch Love Island, but one of the girls on Love Island is a mom. People were, because the guy that she was connecting with or whatever and got coupled up with, that's like the term they use or whatever. She said, you know, she didn't want to tell him until she knew that they were like locked in for real.
That she had a child.
Yeah. Okay. Which I understood because it's like, okay,
why bring it up if and then we ain't even gonna have no connection.
And the way Love Island goes, it could be a whole challenge, and next thing you know, you don't want to mess with this nigga no more. And now you done like exposed yourself. So yeah. After she realized, well, she thought they were locked in. Because they're not locked in no more. Okay. But when she thought they were, she told him, like, hey, I'm a mom. Mm-hmm. And of course, his reaction wasn't the best. He was like, well, you're 24 with a kid? And it was kind of like,
I mean, that's not bad.
That's not crazy.
Right.
But obviously he was basically in shock. And I don't think anybody on Love Island has ever had a kid before.
Or at least that you know of that.
Yeah.
Setting.
So that was that. And then as like time went on, I don't know, with the tension between them, like it had, I think the kid part was a little bit of it. Mm-hmm. But the other part was just like how she was moving. She one of them people that's very clingy, in my opinion. Very, very clingy. Mm-hmm. And always wants like reassurance. And nothing's wrong with that, but you just got to find the right person who's going to keep doing that for you. And it was just like a lot of red flags that I think both of them didn't see because you're in Fiji. You're in paradise. Yeah. Everybody here look fine.
And you on TV.
Yeah,
it's
like
a lot of aspects.
Young. Like, you know, once you leave, you probably gonna get put on. It's kind of easy to get infatuated with somebody there.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
and you don't really know them. Now, are you with these people every single day, even with the cameras on? Yeah. It is their time is not like our time. Like I said, like, you start talking to somebody and, you know, it's been like 2 weeks. You still don't really know him. And not to say in there you know them, but you're with them every second of the day.
You learn more about a person
at a quicker pace.
With them. Y'all going to sleep at the same place, waking up at the same place, eating each other's face, eating breakfast together, working out together.
Yes. Yeah. You're literally living your life with each other for like what, 6 weeks or something like that?
Almost like being in school, like almost like being in college, basically. I feel like you get that connection really quick with people in college because
some people
with this person all the time.
Some people don't understand how somebody gets so locked in with people like friends in college. But it's like, bro, when you in the trenches with each other, you can. It's not hard to
because you with each other all. It's almost like finding somebody that's your relative or like school as far as finding a sister, and now you get to live with each other forever.
Exactly,
it's like that.
So it was a lot of red flags, and like she's very, very clingy. And at first he was like, "Oh, it's cute, it's cute. Mm-hmm. She really likes me." But after a while, it's like
annoying.
She started to annoy me.
Oh.
And with her, I just like how he can just let me be me, and he's so chill and blah blah blah. But then after a while, he doesn't voice enough for me, or he's just too passive, and it's that and a third, and it's just like, no, it was cute at first though,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So they're not coupled up anymore,
clearly. And she told him she had a child.
Yeah, that nigga got dumped off the island. People was being haters. He should still be there, but that's what they hating on him for. You gotta watch it.
I don't know, y'all. I just can't
It's
really
so
get into
good.
Love Island. Because what is this, season 10 or some shit?
And 7?
I don't know. I can't get for you. Maybe I'll just watch the season so I can talk about it with you. I can't get into it.
I promise you, just watch episode 1.
Then you gotta watch Baddies.
Excuse me.
If I watch Love Island, you gotta watch Baddies.
You gotta watch Love Island.
You can pick whichever one. It could be either on Now That's TV or Zeus.
I don't want to watch people break somebody's jaw for kicks and giggles.
They ain't even breaking jaws off. Like
you ain't see that girl mouth?
I know. DDB.
I was like this.
Her tooth just came out.
Her jaw was rocked. That shit was leaning. Like, and they just like, you want to fight? No beef.
But she wanted to fight. The one who jaw got like that was the problem. She wanted to.
And see, that's why she got her ass. See, no, I don't need to watch that.
Okay.
I don't need to watch that. But like I said, so I mean, I kind of been out the game for a minute. It's been about 3 years since I've been in my relationship.
Oh yeah, she's been in a relationship for like 3 years.
Yes.
Normally, I'm the one in a relationship. My friends are not, and they kind of just be like, you know, whatever. And now I'm the one that I'm kind of in one now. He ain't asked me to be his girlfriend yet, y'all. So I say that all the time. Like when we be saying, like when we talking to each other, so I'll be like, well, since he ain't asked me to be your girlfriend yet, I don't really know.
You're funny.
It don't count.
No, how it is normally switch. Normally you would be, you would be in a relationship, and I would be the single one. Because I was single for forever. But when I say that now, relax, y'all boys. When I say that, it wasn't that I couldn't have been in a relationship. I just did not. The people that I was talking to at the time, I knew
they wasn't worthy.
This was just like, yeah, like this is just, you know, we talking. I'm getting to know people. That's about it. But it was like I would just leave it at that. You know, because some people you just know like this ain't it.
This ain't gonna be that.
And that's another thing. Being raised by a man. Like, date. I feel like people kind of mix up dating now.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, it's one thing to date, and it's one thing to be in a relationship.
Oh, like they can't fathom the difference between the two. Yeah. Like talking, like people use the word
like talking. Yeah. Talking is dating.
It basically.
It is. Yeah. Like, if I'm talking to one guy, and I'm like, okay, he's cool, I'm feeling him out. But then I might talk to somebody else too. I'm dating.
Yeah, you dating around.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's really what dating is. I find this one person wants to talk to you, so now that's the only person you can talk to. You can't hit nobody else up on your phone. Like, now, if you've been talking to that person for months and months and months, and maybe y'all established that, y'all need to figure out what y'all going to do. Exactly. But I also think that also comes with your age and what part of your life you in, if that makes sense. That's true. Some people are dating to actually be with somebody, and some people are just dating just to date. Like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Let me talk to this person.
Yeah,
oh,
like they're trying to figure out what they want.
Yeah,
basically. And I feel like that's what I did.
Yeah,
like I was just talking to him, trying to figure out, he's cool, but I don't. And he's but now, like, I forbid meet him with a breakup today tomorrow. I would be dating to marry because I know what I want. Because I done been there, done that.
And I feel like once you've been in relationships that last years on, you get used to just dating to marry, not really dating to date, unless some people, you know, they may be like, oh, I never experienced that, so I'm just going to date around because people I always end up with short stick. Yeah. But I feel like,
and I know a lot of girls like that. Like, coming out of college, right? You might have been with this man since high school or since like freshman year of college. And y'all been together that whole time. So you never really had that, like, that dating or college experience to a certain extent. Or even if you didn't go to college, you never had that, like, okay,
partying, just doing what you want without.
And I don't want to say a whole phase. it ain't gotta be all that.
Right. But you just didn't have that
word
move to your own beat type of phase. Like, ain't nobody checking for you type phase. Like, I ain't gotta tell you where I'm at.
Exactly.
Type of phase.
Yeah, I can understand that. But once you done been there, done that, and then you done got a relationship, you done been together for a minute, y'all break up, it is what it is. Bruh, and you try to go out there again, you're gonna be like, nah.
This ain't it.
Now, I'm not saying you know, you can't still be whatever, but nah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be good on it. Like I said, God forbid we broke up. Oh, man, no.
You come live with me.
Come live with you?
Yeah.
You gonna be with your man.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, first of all, it's not gonna happen.
It's not. But, you know, I got you. See, but then here's the other thing, too. I feel like people, because you mentioned, like, hoe stage or whatever. So then it's like, where's the thin line between being a hoe and dating? Where's that line at? You see what I mean? Because some people would say, oh, she's a hoe because she's talking to this person, that person, that person. But then also, from your definition, it's almost like, oh, well, no, she's just dating to find the person she want to be with.
That's a good question. Me, my definition of a whore. A whore. I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, listen, your body, your choice. But if you just hunching, that's a whore.
Okay.
I mean,
if you talking
it is what it is.
If you're talking to the same amount of people as somebody who's hunching all these different people, would you just say, okay, she's dating, she's being?
I don't know. That's such a sticky subject. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know.
That's why I'm asking. What do y'all think? Y'all let us know.
I feel like if you're just talking, I mean, you're literally just getting to know people. So I wouldn't say you will. Remember in high school, it's called like conversation hoe.
That is true. So then you're a conversation hoe. You just can't be alone.
Dang, I heard that from things in high school.
But okay, so then maybe that's the thin line. It's conversation hoe, dating, and then hoe.
And it's like, if you can't even keep count of how many people you've been with, yeah, you're a whore.
Yeah, then there's that.
You're a whore.
That is hard.
If you sending pictures to everybody you talk to,
okay,
you don't even you really can't even keep up with what you got going on. That's a hoe.
That's hoe. Okay.
That's a hoe.
See, I feel like everybody just has so many different definitions because I know a lot of people that would say like, "Oh, she talked to my homeboy." See, but then it's like, so then what is talking? What signifies?
That's what I'm saying.
Talking?
It's like that's why I feel like you can't really.
It's so hard.
You can't get caught up with what people think. You gotta do. I mean, you gonna do what you want to do anyway. So I mean, shit, just stand on it and just be about it and keep doing it.
And that's the thing right there. Just stand on it. If you stand on it, it ain't nothing somebody could say that you're gonna be like.
That you can feel away.
Yeah,
because yeah, I did it, and now what?
Yeah.
And now what?
Okay, what? You wanna go tell everybody? Okay, cool. Then what?
What we gonna do?
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna tell them the same thing. Yeah, I did it.
Now what? Okay.
That's the problem. When people start backtracking,
that's when they.
That's when you get caught up. Like, no, just be real about it. Like, it is what it is. What, they gonna beat you? Girl. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like the red flag and dating, I feel like, I mean, obviously what they got going on, it's real easy to ignore the red flag, especially because
Love Island?
Yes, the prize money is on the line for one.
So wait, explain it to me, because I've never watched an episode of Love Island. I've seen clips.
Okay.
But just like in small, quick, layman terms.
All right.
Love Island.
All right. Love Island, right? Like I said, you're in paradise. You're in Fiji. They get some of the best looking people. You know, like everybody. I don't know everybody a 10 because they do be bringing low. I mean, they at least look. They look good, but some of them bombshells that I have, I was like, yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is at least like you gonna turn your head. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. When somebody
and an influencer type vibe to them. All the guys are like abs, muscular. All the girls just body, like they gotta be in a bikini every day.
So no fat bitches.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Absolutely.
That's not fair.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the big people. I don't think Love Island will ever do that. I'm sorry.
They see, but then they would be like, oh, well, why they only gotta have all big people?
Man, listen, we ain't got time for that, man.
But
we ain't got time for that.
Hey,
But yeah. So they bring them on. I forget how many people they bring on. And it might be like 6 and 6. But you know, the first night they come in, they get coupled up with the person that they find themselves most attracted to. Mm-hmm. And throughout the time there, they have these different challenges that they do. They're trying to get to know their person, while they can also, even though you're in a couple, you can also kind of pull others for chats and see if you can connect with them as well.
Okay.
And that's what basically will be going on. The challenges be wild. High key, Love Island, I feel like, follow me, whoever some of the producers are, I really think those niggas have, for one, they definitely got a kink. Like, they just some freaky
they be
people.
making them do, like, kind of some over-sexual stuff.
Girl, it'd be like an orgy. So they definitely some freaks. But also, dare I say, hazing, low-key. Yes.
Okay.
Because, like, they be putting them boys through some emotions. Like,
okay.
I swear, like,
but
they really do. And, like, one challenge the other night, right? It was kiss. I mean, everything always be some type of kissing challenge. But this one, they went with their couple, like their partner. And it was like, they all dressed like they work on a farm or whatever. And they go into like this little obstacle course. And they gotta, the first one, they're like catwalking each other. The second one, they're putting milk from like this fake cow. They gotta be having all these like little stunts in their mouth. So the guy was putting the milk in their mouth. And then they spit it in the girl's mouth. Yes!
What if you're allergic to milk? Was there anybody like
I don't know.
That's nasty. Okay,
and then the girl has to spit it in the bucket, and then at the end, they make out like this little tub of milk or whatever. You see how freaky that is? Exactly. And that's a freaky. That's
so
some
not
freaky.
For kids,
that's freaky.
Right? Yeah.
You know,
not for kids.
But the hazing part for me is that they all had to, when they came back to their villa, they still all in the same costume, still covered in milk, because this is their time when they're talking to each other about what happened after the challenge, how they feel about what happened last night, or what headspace. They can't like that, nigga. I smell like sour milk.
Yeah, I can't go shower. Or
no, because they got the cameras are constantly rolling. So you shout. No, I need you to talk now while you're in the state that you're in, while the feelings are still fresh. The producers be producing.
Scripted.
I don't care.
It's just produced.
When I say the show is very produced, I'm not gonna say it's scripted,
but produced.
Yes, I would not say it's scripted because like a lot of times them boys do be going wrong. But sometimes when the producers step in though, it do make the show better. It do 100%.
So how do you win the prize money? The last two people standing?
Whoever's like America feels like it's the best couple.
Oh, the people choose.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see if I can get into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Them love shows don't really.
That's the thing. I feel like I was telling John this the other day. Love Island, you don't come for love.
You come to win that prize money.
They're in their
play a game.
Early, mid, somewhat late 20s.
Okay.
You young and you turn. You trying to build your brand. Yeah. You may already have been like an influencer, or you might be trying to become one.
You trying to get your face out there. People know you. Yeah, because once you leave the show, now you got this platform.
Now, if you just so happen to find love,
cool,
great, amazing. I love that for you. But I mean, I'm trying to reach out to every modeling agency. I'm trying to reach out to fitness people because, like I said, all of them work out. I'm trying to reach out, like, I'm trying to collab. Like, this is you getting your face and your name out there. So, I mean, either way, you're young, free trip to Fiji, let's do it. Shoot.
And you're on TV.
And you're on TV.
And it's a win-win. And then coming from one TV show, you might get put on another TV show.
Exactly.
Because your face has been
and then, like, sometimes, like, they have this thing called Cost of More, where either they'll take the guys or they'll take the girls, and they bring in a whole new batch of people. And it's like a temptation thing. Or you want to bring them back with you?
I seen that. Put them on the show.
Or you want to stay what you got with your partner?
Huh.
Yeah. So, interesting. One of the guys, like, the season before last, he was a Casa Amor guy. So he was like there to kind of be like, like I really want to swim, like a temptation.
Oh, okay.
But they brought him back that next season as a regular.
As a regular person.
Because a lot of people liked him.
So it's really like what the fans like.
And I'm not gonna lie, them boys be having us glued. They be having us stuck to that TV.
We'll see. I'm gonna try to
You
watch.
was interested in it.
I'm gonna try to watch a season, and we gonna see what happens.
I mean, I promise you.
I'm more of a Baddies type of watcher, and not this TV. We shall see. It gives me a rush. Whatever.
How does Baddies give you a rush?
Baddies just gives you a rush. Like, it kind of be having you on the edge of the seat sometimes. Like, oh, yeah, get her. Get her.
Baddies make my nerves bad. Like, I be looking like, yeah. I even, like, because I don't watch it, but when I see the clips online, I be like, oh my God. That girl eye look like a balloon.
Yeah.
I mean, and bruh, when she slammed the chair on that girl, on her back, bruh. And again, back to whoever that was with that jaw. That was Baddies. With that jaw, you know what I'm talking about, bruh.
But she ain't getting no chair slammed on her.
Not her.
That
One
was
of them.
fist.
No, not her. But one of them slammed somebody with a chair. That was crazy.
It's good, you guys. Baddies is good.
I think crazy. I hate to see black women beating the hell out of each other just for kicks and giggles and some money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The world we come to.
They got you. They got you,
See,
man.
but also, like, I grew up watching Baddies.
Bro,
or Bad Girls Club.
I was say Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
See, I was never a Bad Girls Club kid.
I used to watch it with my mom. We watched it.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I would tune in every now and again because they had some funny moments. Like, when the pot the pants. I'm gonna sleep because they call.
Now, Bad Girls Club, they did not really they used to kind of get sent home for fighting, and they didn't too much let them.
Because it's crazy.
Right, but that's what the viewers watch. The viewers watch it more when it's fights on there. So it's like, okay, we're going to let them fight a little bit more. These folks see, okay, and then another thing, too, I used to watch wrestling and all that stuff, too.
I mean, me
so
too,
it's like,
but they're trained to do that, and half of that stuff be fake. So? Baddies, that's not fake. She really slapped the shit out that girl.
They trained to do that.
Girl, if you need a medic on site for a show, you don't need this show.
They trained to do that.
That's crazy, bro.
All shows have medics on site. Like the other show, there's another show I used to watch. It's like The Challenge. I used to watch that too. It's not fighting, but it's they're doing. It's kind of like Fear Factor.
Come on now. God forbid somebody have a heart attack. Yeah, I would like a paramedic. Exactly. I need a paramedic on site. But just no.
Anyway. Oh, but back to red flags, right? Because that's where you started at, right?
Yes.
Right. So I guess what would be red flags for you? Like when you're in a relationship now, but like when you was dating, what was like red flags? Like
for me, my biggest red flag, if I see you have any type of control tendencies, I'm good on you. And I can spot them a mile away. If I feel like you trying to, like, you want to be controlling,
tell you what to do, like, oh no, you can't wear that.
I mean, I ain't even gotta be the wear that, where like sometimes it'll be little things and you can see like, okay, this person could probably be aggressive. No. That's probably my biggest thing.
Control. I don't know what mine is.
You don't know like any red flag that you could probably spot like, nope, absolutely not.
I think it depends on the person. Certain people have had red flags that other people also had, but it was different in the person, if that makes sense.
They displayed it differently?
Not like that. Like, I can tolerate certain things in different people.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I think I see.
I don't know how to explain that. That's why it's like it depends on the person. Like there are some certain things. Red flag, like one certain thing, hygiene. But I feel like that's just like, sagging your pants. I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
But that's like the base level stuff. Like I wouldn't too much say it's a red flag because you would never talk to me. So you ain't even gonna get to that point, I guess. I mean, it's a red flag technically because you couldn't get.
Or somebody who like gotta always flash something, or let you know that they got something going on.
Want to be a rapper?
You talk too much. You expose yourself, so that means you would put yourself in jeopardy for your safety. You would do the same thing for me. Because why you letting everybody know what you got?
And you telling all your business.
Exactly. You talk too much. That's a red flag for me.
What's your career?
I
think now that I done gotten like older, that's the one thing I'm just like, so what's your career? Like, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do? Like, and you don't have to know everything right now because we're still young, but you need a plan.
Right. At the same time, like, so what are you doing in the midst of you figuring out what it is you want to do?
Exactly. Because you just being stuck and complacent, that's going to annoy you. It's going to annoy. It's going to annoy you because if there's nothing wrong with not knowing what your next step is going to be, because a lot of times we don't know. Tomorrow is never promised. You really don't, and especially if you're kind of stuck in between like two different things in your career and life, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But if you're at least striving to figure it out, I'm okay with that. But if you're just gonna sit there on your ass and be sad about it and just, well, I'm good right now, so no, that's not. No.
You ain't the nigga for me.
Absolutely not. I like ambition, and you need to hustle behind the ambition.
Right.
100% now. You just can't be dreaming, and not putting them behind your dream.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I can't be the only one that's over here like, oh yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I want to do this X, Y, and Z.
I want to invest in this. I want to work towards that. Yeah, we gotta piggyback off each other. Okay, you want to do this? I can help you because I did that before. Mm-hmm. You need help with, like, you know what I'm saying?
But again, like you said, something behind that ambition. Especially like now, we're older. I ain't like 20, 21.
Yeah.
No more where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just kind of out here working, living life, having fun.
No,
I got to that
bills.
age where it's like, we got bills for real. What is it that I want to do? And I don't want to just be paying bills, going to work, paying bills, going to work.
I want to live. Speaking of living,
exactly.
You finna go to Guatemala.
Yeah, y'all. I'm going to Guatemala. I'm going to Antigua. Yeah.
Y'all can't even spell Antigua.
Y'all can't even spell Antigua. Y'all don't even know where Guatemala's at. Neither do I. But I am geographically challenged, so that I don't have to know where it's at. Okay, I don't know where some of the states are at in America, if that's okay, because y'all know the issue I got. You know, I got the issue with the maps and locations and stuff. So there's that. Y'all always knew that,
bro. Mm-hmm. One day I'm gonna bring you a map of the U.S. and I want you to fill in as many states as you can.
I could probably do Georgia, Florida.
That'll count. You lived there before.
Texas. I was gonna say New York, but nah, it's a bunch of little ones right there, so that's kind of hard. I think I could do Tennessee.
You think? And Tennessee is right there. We are hours from Chattanooga.
Okay, congratulations,
girl. That's not the U.S.
But it's on the U.S. map, ain't it?
I'm talking about the states of the U.S.
Okay, but you said a map.
All
right.
But
I could probably do that. You know what? That'll be a game day. We could do that. So y'all can make fun of me. Okay. I do know the song though, but they taught us the song in school, but that don't mean I know where the stuff at. You know what I'm talking about? I know the song, but
we can work on that.
That's not something I need to work on. That's not in my career path. Okay. I didn't need to know the maps to get a degree.
You right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I don't need to know that.
Whatever.
That's fine.
What if the phone go out? Then what?
I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. But anyways.
You're going to Guatemala.
I'm going to Guatemala, y'all. I want to have fun. Well, me and my mom are going for the 4th of July, actually. It's going to be real fun. We're going to have fun. There's like this little part, I think it's in Antigua, where they have the hand, and you can like walk on the hand and like take a picture.
Oh, yeah. So
we plan on doing that.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
But they have, is it active volcanoes or something over there? So we plan on going to see one, because there's one you can go see, but it's like an hour away. You
could probably, I feel like they would have some type of excursion or something for that.
They do. They have
so that they could provide transportation.
They do. Well, you could either take a tuk-tuk or something like that, or taxi. Yeah, that's next week. I leave on Wednesday. I come back Sunday.
You're ever working like a Hebrew slave.
Literally, I have not been off work in like 2 weeks.
But yet, and if you look at the past episodes, y'all boy, I promise you, this girl used to always be like, "Did you work every day? Did you work every day?" No, I didn't. Because I promise you, I ain't never working on no weekends. I did not work every day.
You used to work?
No, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay, well, so sorry that I've always had to work on weekends. Lord forbid I have to work a weekend.
Let's film. Let's film. I gotta work. I gotta go work. I gotta go work.
I'm out here my reels. By now, man. Well, not really yet.
So, I'm going out of town next week, too.
Where are you going?
Kentucky.
Didn't we go to Kentucky? No, we didn't.
Yes, for your graduation, nigga.
Kentucky.
Yes. Louisville, Kentucky.
There we go. Louisville. Okay. What you going to Kentucky for?
I'm gonna get you that map.
What you go to Kentucky for?
It's family reunion. for 4th of July.
Oh. You know who you should try to go see? Because I didn't even realize they lived in Kentucky. Who? My 1,000-pound sisters. That's where they live at. Tammy and Amy. And if you could just take a picture with them for me and then send it to me.
Absolutely not. Girl.
I would like to see them. I mean, I would like, yeah.
Why didn't you want to go see them?
I didn't realize they lived there when we was there. Like, came back and we was like, oh, wait. That's where they, okay. Yeah.
You want me
Yes.
to go pull up on some people that I don't know that you saw on TV.
Yes.
Like, they some circus freaks.
They are.
All right. And take pictures with them and send it to you.
Yes.
For what? What is that going to do for you?
Give me the feel of excitement.
You got baddies for that.
I'm not taking pictures with baddies.
You know what? You probably can. We in Atlanta. I know one of them niggas here.
I won't want to. I've seen them come to my store. I just watched the show. That don't mean I want to take a picture with them.
So weak. All right. And then the week after that, I'm going out of town again.
To go.
Chicago.
For.
Just to go.
You have fun with that. They're just always going somewhere. I was at work.
I'm always going somewhere. First, it was I'm always working. Now, I'm always going somewhere.
Yeah. Then she got a man. Now she always going somewhere.
So I wasn't going nowhere without that nigga?
I mean, you was. But.
Okay, then.
She was also always at work.
Girl, pick one.
Both of them.
I high key now that I will give you. I was constantly going somewhere and being at work.
Yeah.
Like negative 40 hours PTO. I did not care.
See, with the PTO stuff though, I will say CVS ain't too bad when it comes to the PTO because I think I keep accruing it or something, or they're just not using it right, and I just keep always having it because at the end of the year, I still be having PTO, and they just put that on my check.
Do you cash it out? Or well, you know
you're not
cash it out.
You're not supposed to. Well, it doesn't roll over.
I know, but you only gonna get 80% back, right?
I got it all.
Oh, the hospital's gonna get 80.
But
that's what they be like. Take the time.
But it's finesse. So basically, like, okay, say this week I only work 35 hours, but I want it to be 40.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you just do that. You just have to make sure you do that, like before your last check.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get 80%, you would get it all.
See, with us though, it's like it just depends. Cause working in a hospital is different. Let's say, some people be there for like 20 years and they got like 300 hours of PTO. You know what I'm saying?
So not using it.
It's like either they gonna go take a trip real quick.
I'm gonna put an extra day on every check.
Basically. I didn't work 80% of that. I worked 100% of that. Don't give me 80% of my check.
That's why I'm gonna stack on an extra day or something. We're gonna say I work 50 hours a week every week.
Basically,
like
I feel you.
The only thing I don't like about PTO is it can't be used as like say you work 40 and you put it at the last day of that week. It's not gonna be overtime. It's just regular hours.
Oh, that's cool.
So you need to put it like
I hit the little
stuff.
Working.
Just give me my money. The fuck? Just give it to me.
Working is just like, God, dog, every day, same shit, different day.
Who came up with working? Oh, I guess the
like,
white people, huh? For the slaves. They the one who
created it. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta go every day. Or, like, we just can't survive every day.
I'm homeless.
That's why it pissed me off. Cause we all got like a little like, dang, I don't want to go work today, but I'm gonna do it cause like I said, I got handled.
Oh, like it pissed you off people don't show up to work?
No. I mean, I'm kidding. I don't affect my check. It pissed me off when people, what can I say here? Like they think everything's supposed to come to them.
Oh, like everything is gonna be
everything gonna be easy. Everything should be free. It should just like I should be able to. If I want to do content, I should be able to get 1 million views in one day. Just off of one video, like, without putting in the work consistently. Yeah. If I want to be, have my own business, people should just buy my stuff automatically because I say buy it. I didn't advertise. I didn't do nothing. I'm sure I got quality. They should just buy it. That's not how life works.
They just gonna punch y'all.
I'm just saying, like it really, like it be killing me how, cause I know I can be lazy, but some of y'all are like insufferably lazy
just because.
Lazy. You don't want to work for anything and cry like I just don't understand, or why can't it be my turn, or what? Have you done anything?
Nope.
You're 20 years old. What are you crying for? You haven't done anything.
And nor have you ain't put no work in for you to be able to sit back and be lazy. Because maybe if you do a year, 2 years of just constant putting in work, doing this, doing that, showing up.
I can
You
understand.
could just sit back and be lazy the next couple of years.
You know
done did
what
all
I'm
that.
saying? Because you put in the work. I really do understand. When the old people be like, what you tired for? What is you tired for? We did shit. Ugh, girl. They kill me. And it's because these, like, I see these people on social media, it's like the young ones. And we young. You know what I'm saying? I talk like I don't think we young. But it'll be them younger ones.
It'd be the younger ones, or it'd be the ones that just have a young mindset. Because I
Yes.
ain't gonna say it's the younger ones. I'm just gonna say
Yes.
it's a lot of people that got that young mindset, like
grown. You're about 37, still feeling the way because somebody from high school didn't support your business. Kid, keep it pushing.
Right.
Like, keep putting it out there. Keep working. If you really get in motion, like how you say you are, why is that one thing bothering you?
Quite literally, because you ain't getting motion. And I guess you thought there was gonna be the motion for you.
Bro, come on, man. Life's too short. Girl, I hate when nobody got no hustle or no type of drive.
They make lip quiver.
Girl.
No drive, no hustle.
It don't raise my pressure. I feel it. I'm a tech gutty. But yeah, man. Well, yeah, we going to Guatemala, and
Going to Guatemala. I ain't got no money, but I'm still going. But you mean?
Shit, you going with your parents?
Exactly.
What is it?
I don't know. Can't see it.
All right, that's fine. I think we're gonna cut it here.
But all right, y'all. We see y'all later. Thanks for watching.
Shout out to all y'all boys. Shout out to everybody on the live. What?
I said, was that a gang sign?
You held up a gang sign.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody on the live. Shout out to everybody that be tuning in every week. I see, hey, we getting viewers.
Okay, we
getting
viewers.
We doing a little something. And like I said last episode, I got my first hate comments. Niggas was hating. And I was like, I mean, they ain't hating on what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know
Once the people start hating, that means you're doing something right. That's in any aspect.
They're not y'all tuning in.
Right. And that, you know what? And that's the response you're supposed to give. Once they start hating, just comment under it and say, thanks for watching.
I ain't even comment. I ain't got time for that people, man.
But you know what I mean? To all the haters, thanks for watching. We love the view. Thank you for the view.
You're funny.
I'm glad to know you're a viewer, even though you hating.
Till next time, y'all boy. Peace out.